Assalamualaikum and very good day to everyone. My name is SITI BINTI KAMARUL, and today I will be presenting my conceptual paper entitled Impact of Malaysian Ringgit Depreciation on International Business. Introduction. Globalization has transformed the way business operate by increasing international trade, foreign direct investment, and cross-border business activities. As a result, exchange rate movement have become one of the key factors influencing international business performance. Malaysia is a highly open economy that depends heavily on export and import. Therefore, any fluctuation in the value of the Malaysian ringgit can directly affect business competitiveness, investment decision, and overall economic performance. This study aimed to conceptually examine these impacts from an inclusive perspective. The selected global issue for this study is the depreciation of the Malaysian ringgit. In recent years, the ringgit has weakened against majority currencies, particularly the US dollar. This situation is influenced by several factors such as global economic uncertainty, inflation, interest rate difference, and change in monetary policy. Although a weaker ringgit can make Malaysian export more competitive, it has also increased the cost of imported goods and raw materials. Consequently, this issue affects not only business but also employees, customers, investment, and policymakers. Therefore, ringgit depreciation has become an important issue in international business. The main problem addressed in this study is that previous research mainly focused on the macroeconomic effects of exchange rate depreciation, such as inflation, GDP, and trade performance. However, there is still limited research that examines how ringgit depreciation affects different stakeholder groups at the same time, including businesses, employees, consumers, and investors. Therefore, this study proposed a conceptual framework that provides a more comprehensive understanding of these impacts. These findings are expected to help business managers make better strategic decisions and assist policymakers in developing more inclusive economic policies. This slide presents the proposed conceptual framework of the study. The framework begins with several external factors that influence the depreciation of the Malaysian ringgit. This includes the appreciation of the USD dollar, commodity price fluctuation, inflation and interest rate, foreign capital flows, and global economic uncertainty. These factors contribute the depreciation of the ringgit, which then affects international business through three main dimensions. The first is firm strategy responses, such as cost contrition, pricing strategies, and market relocation. The second is workforce outcome, including employment stability, wage pressure, employee well-being, and workforce illusion. Finally, ringgit depreciation also creates inclusive economic impacts such as economic inequality, social stability, and inclusive participation. This study is supported by the three main theories. First, the international business theory explains how exchange rate movement influence firm, international expansion, and investment decision. Second, the exchange rate exposure theory explains how currency fluctuation affects firm, cost, revenue, profitability, and financial performance. Finally, the inclusive development perspective emphasizes the economic growth should benefit not only businesses but also employees, consumers, and society. Together, these theories provide a strong foundation for understanding the impact of ringgit depreciation on international business. This study proposed that global economic factors influence the depreciation of the Malaysian ringgit. The depreciation of the ringgit then affects firm strategy responses, such as adjusting business costs, pricing strategy, and market expansion decisions. This business response also influence workforce outcome, including employment stability, wage pressure, and employee well-being. Ultimately, these changes contribute to broader inclusive economic impact, such as income inequality, social stability, and inclusive participation. This shows that the effects of ringgit depreciation extend beyond business performance and influence society as a whole. This study is expected to contribute in three important areas. From a theoretical perspective, it integrates three established theories into a single conceptual framework. From a practical perspective, it provides useful guidance for business in managing exchange rate risks and improving strategic decision-making. Finally, from a policy perspective, the study offers valuable insight for policymakers to develop more inclusive economic policies that strengthen business relations while protecting the well-being of the workforce and society. In conclusion, the depreciation of the Malaysian ringgit has significant implications for international business. While it creates opportunities for the exporters, it also presents challenges for import-dependent business and the wider economy. By proposing this conceptual framework, the study provides a more comprehensive understanding of how ringgit depreciation affects business, the workforce, and inclusive economic development. Thank you for your attention. I look forward to your questions.